one is gone. Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to your mathematics clinic. And today we shall be seeing a new topic, plane geometry. And in the course of this plane geometry, there are rules we need to understand first. And those rules or those principles will help us to see how the problems can be solved. For example, rule number 1 says what? Parallel line. In what? Parallel line or parallel lines are lines two or more straight lines drawn that can never meet. We have something like this. So these are what? Parallel lines. We have the second one, we have what? Transversal. A transversal is a straight line that divides a parallel line into equal halves. We have parallel line this. So this one is called what? Transversal. Right? Okay, we have the third one. We have sum of two interior angles is equal. We have A, we have B is equal to what? C. So A plus B is equal to what? C. Take note of this one, number 3 words. Rule. Very, very important. Okay? So number 4, we have sum of angles in a word. We have what? A, we have B, we have what? C. So A plus B plus C, we have 180 degrees. Number 5, we have what? Sum of angles in a word. Regular word. Polygon is given by what? 2 n minus what? 4 multiplying what? 90. Where n is the number of what? Sides of the polygon. Right? Number 6, we have sum of angles vertically opposite angles are A, we have B. So A is equal to what? B. 7 equal X, Y. So X is equal to what? Y. Then we have the next one corresponding angles are equal. N. In the case of what? The corresponding angle, both angles are facing what? The same what? Direction. While that of the what? Alternating angle, they are what? Opposite to what? Each other. That is, one of the angles is facing what? Down. The one of the angle is facing what? Up. So that's how we what? Differentiate between what? Corresponding angle and then alternating what? Angle. So we should not get what? Confused with these two words. Angles. Then we have what? Angle. Angle on a straight line is equal 180 degree. You have what? A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C equals to 180. You have what? Angle at a what? Point is for 360 degree. A, B, C, and D. So you have what? A plus B plus C plus D equals to what? 360 degree. You have a sum of angle, of exterior regular. Let's see how we're going to what? Apply this in solving what? Problems. Let's see how we're going to solve. The first one we're going to see there. Example 1. Now look at this. We are given this polygon. It says the angle marked in the what? Figure above and measured in what? Degrees. Find x. What should come to our mind is what? Which of those rules go with it? Rule number what? 8 says what? Sum of angle in a regular polygon is what? 360. So have you known that you're going to have what? X plus 2x plus x plus 5x plus 3x equals what? 360. Why? Angle in a what? Regular what? Polygon 360 what? Degree. So now to divide both sides by what? 12. So what? 12x divided by what? 12. 360 Divided by what? 12. This go with this. 12 what? X. 12 here 1, 12 here 3 0, 30 what? Degree. So the value of what? X is what? 30 what? Degree. Note, we said angle in a regular what? Polygon is what? 360. Then in this case now, the external what? Now, example 2 says what? In the above what figure, QRXT is a rectangular, while PT is parallel, PT is parallel to what? QL, and angle P is 60 degree. Find angle what? M. U what? R. This angle here is what we are looking for. Now look at this. How do we go about that? We are given what? Angle here. A. So we have what? 60 is equal to what? A. Reason. We have what? Corresponding what? Angle. Corresponding angles are what? Equal. Now, if that's the case, then here now we have what? This sign here denotes what? 90. So we have what? Right? Now, this side, name here what? B. So you have what? A plus angle R plus what? B equals what? 180. Reason, we have sum of angles in a what? Triangle. This is triangle. So the angle here must give us what? 180. So you have what? Our A is what? 60. Our R is what? 90. Our B we don't know equals what? 180. So this plus this will give us what? 150 plus B equals what? 180. So B now becomes 180 minus what? 150. Therefore, our B is what? 30 degree. So if that's the case, so you are going to have what? B plus U equals what? 180. We have angle on a what? Straight what? Line. So you have what? 30 plus U equals 180. So U equals to 180 minus what? 30. Therefore, our U is what? 150 what? Degree. The options we have A 150, B 30 degree, C 60 degree, D 90 degree, and E 120 what? Degree. So the correct answer there is what? A 150 what? Degree. Now,
In the case of what? Date now. Most times we get confused. We're only giving what? One angle here, 60. Then how come now we have to look for what? The exterior angles in this one case. Now I know fully well that what? I will know I'm looking for, which is what? 90, this 150. Then here we what? 30. So 30 minus what? Angle on the straight line, I have what? This, which is what? 180. So then let's see example number 3, how that looks like and how that can be what? Solved. Example number 3 says what? A pentagon has 4 of its angles, the size of the what? Fifth angle is what? 60 degrees. Find the size of what? Each of the what? Each of the 4 equal angles. We have A, we have 60, we have B, we have 105 degrees, we have C, we have 120 degrees, we have D, 150 degrees, we have E. None of the above. None of the above. Then also we said what? Angle in a regular polygon is what? 2n minus 4 bracket what? Close the bracket times what? 90. Where n is the what? Number of sides. So how many sides has what? A pentagon. A pentagon what? Has what? 5 sides. So we have what? Pentagon. We have what? 5 what? Sides. So if that's the case now, so we're going to have what? 2 n now becomes what? Our n becomes what? 5. Since it's what? Pentagon, which means what? Having 5 what? Sides. So here now we're going to have what? 2 bracket times 90. This is what? 60. 66 times what? 90 will give us what? Pentagon, we have what? 5 what? Sides, right? Now then I say 4 of the sides are what? Equal. So we're going to have what? 5 sides equals to what? 2n minus what? This times what? 90. Right? Okay? So if that's the case, one of the sides of that what? Angle is given to be what? 60. So what do we do? So we're going to have what? 3 on this we are going to have what? 2 times 5 minus 4 times 90. That's 10 minus 6 times 90. We are going to have what? 6 times 90, 540. Now, one of the sides is given. So I want what? X, 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 X. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one of the sides is given to be what? 60. Equals to what? 540. That's what? Number of what? Number of polygon of what? 5 sides. That's what you have this. So this you have what? 4x plus 60 equals to what? 540. 4x you have. Why I'm having what? 4x? The question say what? The pentagon has four sides of its angle equal. So now say let each of the sides be what? X. Since they are equal, so that we have what? Four of the sides what? X. So we have 4x now. Then one of the angle we are given, the fifth angle is what? 60 degrees. So that's how we have that. Okay? So you have what? 540 minus what? 60. So you have 4x equals to what? This we have what? 480. So now say divide both sides. Divide both sides now by divide both sides by what? 4. So you have 4x equals what? 480 divided by 4 divided by 4. This will go with this. 4, 1, 4 we have 1, 2, 0. So our x is what? 120. So each of those what? 4 sides of the angle is what? 120. And that is the answer. C. Take note. You are not given what? The number of sides or the value of the angles of that what? Regular polygon. You have to work it out yourself with this formula given to you. And that's what we did now. We now say the value of n now, we don't know. We now say, but n is what? The number of sides of the what? Given what? Polygon. And we now say, since you are having what? Pentagon. And pentagon has what? 5 sides. And then we know what? The value of n now to be what? 5. And we work it out to get what? 540. Then we went back to the question. 4 of the question, or 4 of the angles of that regular polygon are given, or are said to be what? Equal. Whereby the fifth angle is what? 60. And that we have what? We now say let the angle be what? X. So we have what? 4x. 4 of the angles what? Equal. That's 4x. Then the fifth one is what? 60. Then we solve to get the value of what? Each of those sides of that what? Pentagon to be what? 120 what? Degree. Then if I say what? 120 degree times what? Times 4. I have what? 0, 8 what? 4 plus what? 60. I'm going to have what? 540, which is equal to the what? Pentagon. The number of what? Pentagon what? Given. So that is the angle, or that is the answer to that what? Question. 120. Okay? Let's move further. Let's move further. This one says what? In the what? Figure above, PQ is what? Parallel to what? ST. And QS equals what? 40 degrees. Find the value of what? S. A, we have 55 degrees. B, we have 60 degrees. C, 65 degrees. D, 35 degrees. And E, we have 80 degrees. Now look at this. The shape can be very, very funny, but very easy to solve. Now in the figure above, PQ is parallel to what? ST. It's parallel to ST, and QRS, that's angle what? R is what? 40 degree. Find the value of what? X. This angle what here. Now, to solve this now, rule it out. (3x), rule it out. Yes, what? 40 Here's what? X. Okay? So if here's X, name here what? A. So my X is equal to what? A. Reason. We have what? Corresponding what? Angles are what? Equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Plus what? X minus what? 40 equal to 180. Reason. We have sum of angles in a what? Triangle. So I have what? 4x equals to what? 180 minus what? 40. So we have 4x equals to 140. So then what do we have there? X 140 divided by what? 4. Now 4 here we have 1, 4 here we have what? 3, remainder 2. That's what? 5. So our X now becomes what? 35 what? Degree. 35 degree. Okay. Shall we have what? 3x plus b equals to what? 180. So b is what? 180 minus what? 3 what? X. Then you're going to have what? A plus c equals to what? 180 x. So c now equals to 180 minus what? X. So we're going to have what? 180 minus 3x plus 180 minus x. So you have what? 360 minus what? 4x plus 40 equals 180. So you're going to have what? Minus 4x equals to plus 3, 400 equals to 180. Minus 4x equals to 180 minus 400. 400, 180. We have 0. We have 2. We have 2. Okay? So minus 4x equals what? Minus 220. So divide both sides. Divide both sides. Divide both sides by what? Minus 4. You have minus 4x minus 4 equals to minus 220 minus 4. This will go with this. Minus cancel minus. 4 here 1. 4 here what? 5. Remainder 2. 5. Therefore, our A is the answer. This is what I did. This is what I did. Okay, this is what I did. And now I say what? X is equals to what? A. Reason. Corresponding angles are what? Equal. Now, I don't know this place. I name here what? B. So I'm going to get B now. I'll say what? 3x plus B equals what? 180. Reason. We have what? Angle on a what? Straight what? Line. Then here now, I name here what? C. So you also have what? Straight line again. So you have what? C plus X equals what? 180. We have angle on a what? Straight what? Line. So that's why I got this value here, and that's why I got this value what? Here. To substitute to solve to get the value for what? X. Right? Okay? Having known that, let's proceed and see more of the problems under what? Plane geometry. Now, like we said, those rules, those laws, we need to what? Get the concept of those laws. Because if we don't understand the concept of the law in what? Solving problems under what? Plane geometry will be what? Very, very, very what? Difficult. For example now, we would have known that this angle here is a corresponding angle to what? This. And without knowing this, we'll not be able to what? Solve to get the angles inside the what? The triangle. And that will be what? A problem. So when we know that now, that what? The corresponding angle of this helps us to get the value of what? C. And we know that what? Angle on a straight line also is equal to what? 180. So that will help us what? Get the value of what? B. To be able to solve, to get the actual value of what? X. Which the question says we should what? Calculate. The concept. Understand those what? Rules or those laws that are given to us in the beginning of the what? The class. So those laws will help us to solve what? Problems in what? Plane what? Geometry. Now let's proceed. Let's see more. More of the what? Examples. Let's see the next one. The next one says what? In the figure above, PQR is a what? Straight what? Line. PQR is a straight line. Find the values of what? X and what? Y. We are given A. A is what? 22.50 and what? X equals to this A, then Y equals to 33.75. B, we are given X equals to what? 15 degrees and Y equals to what? 52.5. Then C, we are given C, X equals to what? 56.25 and Y equals to 56.54 degrees. So now let's see. How do we go about this? Now, plane geometry also have what? Simultaneous what? Equation as well. Here also the concept or the rule of that what? The topic helps us to what? Solve what? This problem. Now look at this. We are given what? PQR as what? A straight line. Now for the first one, close this side now. Close this side. What do we have? A straight line. Right? Okay? So we're going to have what? 3 over what? 2 into bracket what? X plus 3y plus what? 45 equals to 180 degrees. Reason, we have angle on the what? Straight what? Line. Straight line. This is a straight line. So this angle here plus this angle will give us what? 180. Now, here I'm having what? Fraction. How do I eliminate this? I will just say what? Multiply 2 by what? 2. So I have what? 2 times 3 over what? 2. Bracket x plus 3y plus 45 times 2 equals to 180 times 2. So this goes to what? This. So you have 3 bracket what? X plus 3y plus what? 90. 45 times what? 2 equals what? 360. Now expand this bracket. We have what? 3x plus 9y plus 90 equals to 360. So you have what? 3x plus 9y equals to 360 minus what? 90. So 3x plus 9y, we're going to have what? 270. 3 is common to all of them. I'm going to say what? Divide both sides by what? 3. So I'm going to have what? X plus 3y, 3x by 3 plus 9y by what? 3 equals to 270 by what? 3. So this gives me what? X plus 3y equals to what? 90. So this becomes what? Equation what? 1. This becomes equation what? This becomes what? Equation what? 1. Then y plus what? 5x plus y equals 180. We have what? Angle on the what? Straightforward line. So you have what? Y plus y. You have 5x plus 2y equals what? 180. So this becomes what? Equation what? 2. Now, having known that now, we now say what? Solve equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. So I'm going to have what? X plus 3y equals what? 90 degrees. From equation 1, we have what? 5x plus 2y equals 180 degree. What? Elimination method. 2 by substitution method. 3 by graphical method. 4 by determinant what? Now, how do I do? I multiply this equation 1 by 5. I multiply equation 2 by 1. That is the coefficient of what? X here. Since I want to eliminate x, the coefficient of x here is what? 1. So I use it to multiply equation 2. And the coefficient of what? X in what? Equation 2 is what? 5. I use to multiply equation 1. And that's what we have here. So this time, this I have what? 5x plus what? 15y equals to 450. We have 5x plus 2y equals to 180. I subtract equation this from, so 5x minus that will give us what? 0. So 15 minus this will give us what? 13y equals what? 0. We have 7. We have what? 2. So y becomes what? 270 or what? 13. 270. Sorry. Okay. So you have what? This, that will give us what? That. So we have 13. Then 13 go there. 13 in 270, we have what? No, it cannot go. So we have substitute y equals to 270 or 13 into what? Equation 1. And our equation 1 is what? X plus 3y equals to what? 90. So S 3 bracket what? 270 over what? 13 equals to what? 90. So X equals to what? 710 over what? 13 equals to 90. So X now will give us what? 90 over 1 X equals to 90 over 1 minus what? 710 over what? 13. Our LCM is 13. So we have what? 90. 13. So we have what? 72. We have 9, 11, 0. We have 1, 1, 7, 0 minus what? 710. So 710. We have 0, 6. We have what? 4. 460. 460 about what? 13 equals what? X. 13, 13, 13, 13. We have what? 26, 13, we have 39. 13, we have what? 2, 1. No, cannot go. So we have what? That as what? Our answer. Okay? So now the most important thing is what? Note again. The concept of this line is what? Angle on the what? Straight line. As long as there's what? Straight line, the value that will come to it is what? 180. So that will be the what? Answer for X and Y. Okay? The next one, that is number 6. Example number 6. This one says what? X, T, we have what? R. In the figure above, triangle what? PRT. PRT is equal is isosceles, then PQ equals what? QT. Then XRQ equals what? 35 equals what? 20 degrees. And PQR is a what? Straight line. We have 20 degrees. B, we have 55 degrees. C, we have 25 degrees. D, 140 degrees. Then E, 150 what? Degree. That is the option. Now look at this. At the figure above, triangle what? P, Q, T is what? Isosceles triangle. Why is it an isosceles triangle? Because two of its sides are what? Equal. Now PQ is equal to what? QT. PQ is equal to what? QT. This angle here is equal to this angle what? Here. Then QRX, that's angle R, is what? 35 degrees. Angle R is what? 35 degrees. Then TPQ is 20 what? Degree. And what? PQR is a what? Straight line. PQR is a what? Straight line. SR. So you're looking for what? This angle what? Here. Now, how do we go about this? Knowing fully well that what? Since the angle is what? Isosceles what? Triangle. That means here is 20, here also be what? Angle. Right? Now, since what? PQ is equal to what? QT, which is the same thing as what? 20 what? Degree. Right? So that means I have what? PT which is what? 20 what degree. PT plus what? PQ plus this angle here will give us this angle what? Here. Or what? Q. That is two interior angle is equal to what? Exterior what? Angle, right? So that if that's the case, now what do I have? That's 20 plus what? 20 will give us what? 40. That means this angle here will give us what? 40. Then we now have what? 40 plus 35 plus what? X equals what? 100 what? 80 what? Degree. So we have what? X. Therefore, our X now is what? 75 what? Degree. So this angle here now, X, will give us what? 75 what? Degree. Now let's assume now the question says what? We should find the what? The external what? Angle of this now. What we need to do? We just what? Subtract this angle from 180. So this angle now will be what? 105 what degree R. TS what? R. And that is what? 75 degree, which is the center of what? C. And that is the what? Angle for triangle given to us is what? An isosceles what? Triangle. And we know that what? Any isosceles triangle has two of its sides equal. Is equal to what? Exterior what? Angle. And that we have this what? 40. Then plus this, we have what? That. So in the figure above, PQ is parallel to what? ST. Then SR is parallel to UV. And QRS is equal to what? 65 degree. Find ST what? V. Find ST what? V. Now, in the figure above, PQ is parallel to what? ST. SR is parallel to what? UV. SR is parallel to what? UV. Now, if what? PQR, PTV. Find XT what? V. Now, the very way to solve this, rule which was angle. Okay? Now, I divide this angle now into what? Two equal what? Parts. I name here what? A. I name here what? B. I name this angle what? C. Right? So I'm supposed to have what? A plus B will give you what? 65. Right? So my A now is equal to what? 35. Reason, we have what? Alternating angles are what? Equal. Right? Okay? You have what? B is equal to what? C. Reason as well. Alternating what? Angles are what? Equal. Okay? Then I note that what? A plus B will give you what? 65. And my A is what? 35. So I can get what? B. Right? I can get what? B. So what do I do here now? I'm going downward. My A is what? 35 plus B equals what? 65. So we have what? B now becomes what? 65 minus what? 35. Therefore, my B is what? 30 degrees. Sorry, I did not put the option. The option. I don't know what okay. So my angle here now will be what? 30. Our equal. Therefore, my XT1B is what? 31 degree. Okay? Also, note something here. We might get a little bit what? Convinced or confused what here. We said the first thing you want to see a question like this. Divide it into what? Two equal what? Then my angle A here is alternate to what? This angle here. And this angle here is what? 35. And since we said alternate angle are what? Equal. Therefore, this angle here is automatically what? Equal to what? 35. Now I can get this angle now that is not given. Right? Note fully well that what? The addition of these two angles is equal to this. And now I've done one side to go 35. What I do, I subtract 35 from what? 65. I have 30. So if B is 30, definitely C is equal to what? 30. Reason, we said alternating angles are what? Equal. And since alternating angle are what? Equal, the value of my what? C, which is the same thing as what? The angle X now, is equal to what? 30. Now we have what? 30 here is facing what? Up. And this angle here, T, is also facing what? Up. And what do we call that? Corresponding what? Angle. Because why? Both angles are facing what? The same what? Directions. So you have what? Corresponding angles are equal. And that's why we have what? That. So having known that, now we're going to proceed to the next one. And that will give us what? This now. To the next example, above 180 degrees, we have B 110 degrees, we have C, we have 1 degree, we have D 90 degrees, we have E 80 degrees. Okay, now let's go. Now rule it out again. We have 110. We have x. 120. We have q. And I say what? Divide it into what? 2 equal halves. Extend the lines. Extend the lines. Now name here what? A. Name here what? B. So we're going to have what? A plus 410 equals to what? 180 degree. Reason, we have angle on the what? Straight line. Angle on the straight line. You have what? A equals to 180 minus 110. Therefore, our A equals to what? 70 what? Degrees. Then we're going to have what? B plus 120 equals to 180. We have angle on the what? Straight line, 60 what? Degree. Note, we have what? C, we have D. C plus D equals to what? X. And our C is equals to what? A. Reason, we have alternative B. Reason, we have alternative angles are equal. So our A is what? 70 plus what? B is what? 60. And that gives us 130. So therefore our X equals to 130. And that is the answer of our option what? A. Now we said the concept of this again. The first thing you need to do, demarcate the what? The sides given. Extend the lines. Because without this extension, you will not get the value of what? This A. And without having this value of A and value of what? B, you cannot get this what? Angle. So once we extend the lines now, we're able to have what? A straight line. I will know fully well that what? The addition of these two angles, which form a what? Straight line, we're going to get the value of what? A. And that's what I've done here now. Then here now also, we have 120 plus B equals what? 180. Reason as well. We said angle on a straight line is what? 180. Then the addition of those two angles now helps us to get the value of what? C. That is, knowing fully well that what? Angle A is alternative to what? Angle what? C. And as well as what? Angle what? D is alternative to what? Angle what? B. So when we add that two angles, the values gives us what? The angle what? X, which the question says we should what? Find. And that is the answer. A. Right? Okay. In the figure of Y, A, we have what? 25 degree. B, we have 122 degree. C, see what? Degree. Now, how do you go about what this? How do we calculate or how do we find the value of what? Y in this what? Question. First of all, we need to do what? Extend the angles what? Given to what? Us. Like this now. Here we are giving what? 150 degree, 52 degree. Now extend this line. Name here what? A. Yes, what? 30 degree. So I have 152 plus A will give you what? 180. Reason, we have angle on a what? Okay? Then having known that, what do we do? We now have what? 152 or A, 180 minus 152. So A gives us what? 28 what? Degree. Okay? Now, name this place plus C equals what? 180. Reason, we have sum of angles in a what? In a triangle. We have the triangle. Having known that, we're going to have 58 plus C. We have 180 degree. So C now becomes what? 180 minus 158. 180, 58, we have what? 27. We have 2. We have 1. So C becomes 122 what? Degree. Okay? So if C is 122 what? Degree, what will be what? D. So I have what? C plus D. We have 180. Angle on a what? Straightforward line. My C is what? 122 plus D. We have what? 180. So D now becomes what? 180 minus 122. So my D will give me what? We have corresponding angles are what? Equal. Why are they corresponding? Because this angle here now and this angle here are facing what? The same what? Direction. And once they're facing the same direction, it's said to be what? Corresponding. And we know our D to be what? 58. What will be our what? Y? So I have what? Y B 122 what? Degree. As simple as what? As that. Also, in solving this problem, now we might not go through this one long what? Process, right? But what we need to do here, I know fully well that what? We said the sum of what is what? 58. And 58 is corresponding to this. This minus this will give me what? That. Right? The sum of two interior to E is 58. 58 minus 180 will give me what? 122. And that is how we got the value for what? That. Which is what? B is the correct what? Answer in that what? Option. Now let's see. The next one says, you have P, you have R above. PQ is parallel to SR. Mark X is, we have what? A, 100 degree, B. How do we calculate for what? X. Here, we have what? A. Here we have what? B. So my A is equal to what? 50 degrees. Why? We have vertically opposite 50. Then my X is equal to what? B. Reason. We also have what? Vertically. Now we are going to have what? 50 plus B plus 30 equals to what? 180. Reason, we have sum of what? Angles in a what? Triangle. That is, this angle here plus this minus 80. Therefore, my B is what? 100 what? Degree. JAMB, very funny. If you choose this to answer, you are wrong. You are not looking for what? B. The question says find what? X. Okay? We only use B to get the value for what? X. And if you solve there, you choose that answer 100 because it's in the option. Your answer is what? Wrong. Now to get X now, we have what? B plus X, we have what? 180. Our B is what? 100 plus what? X, we have what? 80. This one is what? Sum of what? Angles on the what? Straight line. So we have our straight one line like this now. So this angle here plus this angle forms what? Straight line. And that will give us what? 180. Our B is what? 100. So we have what? 100 plus X. We have 180. So X becomes what? 180 minus what? 100. Therefore, our X is what? 80. And that is the answer. D. JAMB can be what? Very tricky. They know students will solve to that point. Like, wow, 100 is there, choose this. Your answer is what? Wrong. The question does not say find what? B. The question is find what? X. And that is the what? Correct what? Answer. 180. Note again, one thing you should know is solving problems like this now. We said 2 interior what? Angle is equal to what? Exterior what? Angle. So 50 plus 30 will give me what? The exterior angle. The exterior angle now will be what? This angle what? This side now. And this angle this side will be what? C. This plus this will give you what? 80. Vertically opposite angles are what? Equal. Since here is 80, therefore my angle X will be what? 80. If you don't want to go through this way, you can solve what? So 30 plus 50 will give you what? 80. And vertically angles are what? Equal. So since this angle here is 80, therefore my X is also what? 80, which is also what? Correct. That is the what? Options given to us. Okay? Having known that, let's proceed. Let's see more examples on that. The next one says what? Diagram above. Find the value of what? X. We have A, 55 degree. We have B, 50 degree. We have C, 64 degree. Okay, now let's see how that is what done. Also, we said what? In this kind of question, divide it out again. The whole of this is what? 260. Yes, what? X. Yes, what? 55. If yes, what? A. Yes, B. So the addition of A and B will give us what? D. Addition of A and B will equal to what? D. Right? Okay? So now have what? Our A is equal to what? 55 degree. Reason. We have alternating angles are what? Equal. How is it alternative? We said when one of the angles is what? Facing down, and the other angle is facing what? Up, is said to be what? Alternate towards each other. And that angles are what? Equal. So since this one is facing up, this one is facing down, so this angle here is alternate towards this angle. And if here is 55, therefore here to be what? 50 plus B equals to what? D. And in the question of that now, we have our A to be what? 55 plus what? Our B, we don't know, right? So this angle here, the whole of the angle here will give us what? 360 angle at the what? Point. So the whole of the angle will give us what? 360. Now if this is 5, then we can get the other angle there. We also come back to this now. We said A plus B equals to what? D. So B now equals to 100 minus what? 55. Therefore, our B will give us what? 45. And you say, JAMB make mistake. And you choose the options that are not what there. You will be what? Marked what? Wrong. So since you solved and you are sure of your answer, and the question, the options is not in the what? The correct answer is not in the option. Leave it what? Blank. JAMB will know that what? You know what you are doing. Now see, to be sure, if your answer is what? Right. Now, once we substitute our value into this, our D is what? 45. 45 plus 55 will give us what? 100. Angle at a point is what? 360. 360 minus what? 100. We are going to have what? This, which is what? 260. Correct. The options does not what? Go with that. So leave this particular option. Don't shade anything in this kind of what? Question. Because the options given to us is not what? Correct. Once you shade any answer there, you are what? You are wrong. Okay? Having known that, let's proceed. Let's see more of that what? Problems. Under still, what? C. The most important thing is that what? Getting the concept of the rules that we are what? Given. So once you understand the rules given to us, then we're going to what? Flow in that direction. Now look at this. We're having something like this now. Here, we are given 130 degree, X, yeah, T, Q, 120 degree, yeah, we're having what? X, yeah, R. Now look at this, okay? The question says what? In the diagram above, PQ is 120 what? Degree. Angle SRT is equal to 130 what? Marked X. We're given option A 50, B 65 degree, C 70 degree, D 80 degree, E 90 what? Degree. Now look at this. In the diagram above, PQ is parallel to what? ST. PQ is parallel to what? ST. How is it parallel? Once we extend this line, we'll get it. Then we'll now say what? Angle what? PQR equals 120 degree. PQR is equals to what? 120 degree. Then we have what? Angle what? RXT. RXT is what? 130 degree. Find the angle marked what? X. This angle what here? How do we go about this? Now, name this angle. Name this angle here A. Name this angle here B. So you have what? A plus 120 degree equal to 180 degree. Reason. We have what? Angle on becomes from 180 minus 120 degree Therefore, our A is what? 60 what? Degree. Now, coming to this side now, we have what? B plus 130 degree equals to 180 degree, right? Y, we have what? Angle on a what? Straight what? Line will give us what? That. So degree. Now, how do we get what? This angle. Now look at this. Name this side now what? C. So we have what? C is equals to what? B. Why? We said what? Corresponding what? Angles are what? Equal. How is it corresponding? Now, this angle here now is facing the same direction as the angle what? Here. And that's why we know that what? They are what? Corresponding what? Angle. And we said if that is the case, therefore, they are what? Equal. And if they are equal, our value for B is what? 50. Therefore, our value for C too will be what? 50. Therefore, C also will be 50 what? Degree. Now, if that's the case, we're going to afford angles in a what? Triangle is what? 180 what? Degree. Sum of angle in a triangle is what? 180 what? Degree. How do we get the triangle? If you join this side now, this side, and this side, it will form what? A triangle. Right? And the addition of all the angles in there must be equal to what? 180 what? Degree. Having known that, our x now, our a, the value for our a is what? 60 degree, 80 degree. So x is what? 180 minus 110 degree. Therefore, our x is what? 71 degree. And 70 is option number what? C. That is the what? Correct answer to this what? Particular question. Note, if we don't extend this what? Angle, we will not be able to what? Get the value of what? Problem in your what? JAMB. Ensure first, the first thing that comes to your mind is what? Extending the what? The lines to get the angles that will aid you to get the angle you want asked to what? Calculate. So if the angle is not what? Extended, getting the unknown angle will not be what? Possible. Then the problems look what? Impossible to what? Solve. But once you're able to what? Extend the line, that will aid you to get this question. I will discover that what? The value of x will be what? Okay? Now let's see. Let's see further what? Examples on that. Let's see further examples on that. Number 14 says, Now look at this problem. How do we solve this? Now, what we need to do here, first of all, what we need to do in solving this particular one problem, we need to what? Extend this what? This line. How do I mean? Okay, C is what? 100, D is 120, and A is what? 110. Okay, extend this line. Okay, now name here A. You have A straight what? Line. Okay. Now name this angle here what? C. Alternating what? Angles are what? Equal. Okay. Now name this side D. So you're going to have what? D plus X equals what? 180. Reason, we have angle on a what? Straight what? Line. Angle on a straight line is what? That. So our X now is what? 180 minus what? D. Okay? So for we to get X now, what do we do? We have A plus C plus what? 180 minus X plus what? 86 is equal to what? 360 degrees. Why? Sum of angles in a what? Quadrilateral. Our A is what? 50 equals 180. So A is what? 180 minus what? 50. So A will be what? 100. We have 130 plus 64. That's this angle. Plus what? 86. That's this angle. Plus 180 minus X equals to 360. So 130 plus this plus this plus this will be what? 460 minus X equals to 360. So you have minus X equals what? 360 minus what? 460. So you have minus X equals to minus what? 100. Multiply through 100. Minus go this, so X is what? 100 what degree. And that is the what? Option. This is the correct what? Answer to what? This. Then, note something again. We said in solving this kind of problem, see the structure, get us what? Extend the what? The lines. And when we extend the lines, now apply the principles of solving what? Trigonometry. We discover that what? We're able to what? Dismantle the question. Then, alternatively, look at this. Corresponding angle, this angle here and this angle here are what? 86 plus 64 will equals to what? The angle what? Down is what? 50 plus what? X. This plus this will give us what? 150 equals to what? 50 plus what? X. So X now is what? 150. And the principle might not work with this. Reason being that what? The parallel lines might not what? Go with what? This. So something like this now will help us what? Be on the safer side to do. Because one, in the exam hall, we will not have time to be checking how the parallel lines are what? 2. And that would really what? Take our time. But with this now, we'll be able to what? Solve and we'll be sure of what? Our answer. Note, extending the lines, we should be what? Also what? Be very careful. See the way I extended my own line. I did not extend it to meet with this one. I only extend it to form what? A quadrilateral at the what? Middle of the what? Question. Right? I can also what? Decide to what? Extend this now. I extend this, I extend what? This. Now, if I extend this now, I will not be able to what? Get this, because here I will go to have what? Unknown, unknown. Two unknowns. Since it is not what? A simultaneous equation, so it will not be easy to what? Solve. So that is why it is better we really what? Take our time, look at the question before what? We solve. So to be on the safer side, it is better extending the what? The middle what? Lines will be what? Helpful in solving what? Problems what? Like this. We cannot extend this because we are not giving what? Angles on that side. So extending this now will only cause what? Chaos in the what? Solving of this problem. And before we know it, we waste our time in solving this. So if that is the case, let's proceed. Let's see the next one on plane geometry. And the next question says, in the diagram above, PQ. In the diagram above, PQ is parallel to what? ST. PQ is parallel to what? ST. And PQR is 34 what? Degree. Now, QRS is 73 degree, where SR is equal to what? ST. Where SR is equal to what? ST. Why is it equal? This sign tells us what? SRT. SRT. Right? Now what do we do? This angle here is parallel to this angle here. Right? And if that's the case, so that means what? QP is equal to what? ST. QP is equal to what? ST. Or And that give us what? 34 what? Degree. Then note that what? SR equals to what? RT. This angle here is equal to this angle here. And if this angle here is what? 34. That means this angle here also is what? 34. So we are going to have what? 34 times plus what? 34. That is this angle here plus this angle here. This one will give us what? A plus B. Right? So that will give us what? I still say this one, triangle. Reason, we have what? I still say this one, angle, are what? Equal. And since they are equal, so that means we are going to have what? 68 what? Degree. If that's the case, 68. The third angle there, we are going to have what? The third angle there, we are going to have what? D. So that was D plus what? 68. Equal angle. Angles in a what? Triangle. So I have what? D now equals what? 180 minus what? 68. 180, 68, we have what? 27. So D got 1 what? 2 what? Degree. Okay? So how do we go about that? They are going to have what? 180 how? We said sum of 2 what? Interior angle is equal what? Exterior angle. Right? So that will give us what? 73, 68, we have 141, then 180, 141, we have 9, 7, 39. Okay? So that means the angle there is what? 39, 4, 1. That's what? The angle. Then here now we have what? 39. 39 plus what? 68. How do we get that 39? We added this angle here now. The angle of this side minus the angle of this one given to us, we're going to have what? 39. So that we're able to get this angle what? R. They will ask what? Fine. Then how do we get that angle now? We're going to have what? 39 degree, which will be what? The size of this one, angle, that we are not what? Given. That is when we extend this one, this angle here now, given to be what? This. Because where how this angle will form. Also, don't forget, we can extend this one now. R. We said sum of 2 what? Interior what? Angle is equal to what? Exterior what? Angle. Here is what? 34. And when I have what? 34 plus 34, I have 68 minus 180, I have what? 2, I have 1, I have 1. Then when I subtract, that means if I add one of the side of the angle now will be what? 112, which is what? This side. So we only need what? This angle plus this angle will give us what? This angle. This 34. So if that's the case now, I'm going to have what? 34, 68. 34, 34, 68. So I'm going to have what? 112, 180. I'm going to have what? 60. 68 plus what? 34 will give us what? R. Reason. Also, we say what? Sum of what? 2 interior what? Angles are equal what? exterior angle. So 68 now, which is what? R. Therefore, our R is what? 102 what? Degree. And that is what? B. Option number what? B. So that is the angle given to what? To us. Option number what? B is the correct angle. Now let's see here. Now we said if here is what? 34. Here we what? 34. Reason. We said corresponding what? Angle. So since here is 34, here we what? 34. And when here is 34, here too we what? 34. Reason being that what? Base angle or the associated angle are what? Two of the sides what? Equal. And that's why we have what? 68. That is the addition of the two angles will give us what? 68. They will not say what? To get this angle, two interior angle, addition of two interior angle will give us what? The exterior angle. So 34 plus what? This 68 will give us what? That angle, which is what? The angle we are asked what? That will solve to get what? That, which is what? 102 what degree. And that is the what? Answer to that what? Question. Okay? Now let's proceed. Let's proceed to the next one. The next question says now, find your exterior angle of what? Of a 12-sided regular polygon. Find the exterior angles of a 12-sided regular polygon. We are having option A, 12, B, 24, C, 25, D, 30, then E, 15 degree. Now we said what? Sum of what? Angles in a what? Regular polygon. A such-sided polygon is what? 360. So what will we do now? Another what? 360 divided by what? By 12. Since you are asked to find what? The angle given to you, or the angle of that what? External what? Angles of that what? Polygon. So divide the number of angle, the sides of that what? Polygon by the what? The sum of the what? Angle of what? A regular what? Polygon, which is what? 360. When we divide this, we are going to have what? 30 what? Degree. Very simple. And that is the what? Answer. Very, very what? Simple. The concept of this is that what? Note that what? Said the sum of what? Angle in a regular what? Polygon is what? 360. Now, we are given what? 12 sides of that what? Polygon. So we'll ask to find what? The angle. So each of the angle of that what? Polygon will be giving us what? 30 what? Degree. So we'll multiply this 30 by 12. What we have? 360. So each of the angle of this 12-sided polygon will give us what? That. Now, if they ask us to find what? The sides, the number of what? Angle of what? That polygon, it will be different from this. Now, let's say we are asked to find the side now. So here we have what? The number of angle given to us, we don't know. We said 2n minus 4. We are going to have what? 90. Right? So, since we don't know the number of sides given to us, we said this is what? 360. So we have what? 2n. This time this is what? 180 what? N minus what? 360. Equals what? 360. N is what? 720. Well, 108. This go with this. 2 here, 9. 2 here, what? 3. 1, we have 6. And give it to 1, which is what? 12. Now let's see the next one. The next one says what? This one is very simple and straight to the what answer. But let's see. The next one says what? The diagram above, QR is parallel to what TU and angle what PQ what R is equal to what 80 degree, and angle PSU is equal to what 95 degree. Calculate angle SU what T 80 degree, T 80 degree, E 95 what degree. Now look at this. We are given this in the diagram above that. So we are going to have what? The angle now we are given to be what? This. So what do we do? This angle here now. Name this side now. A. We're going to have what? 95 plus A, we have what? 180 degrees. Y. We have angle on what? Straight line. So I have what? A now. A equals to what? 180 minus what? 95. So A will give us what? 85 what? Degree. So our A is this. Now how do we get what? That. Now the question says what do we do? Here now, this angle here now, name here what? D. So our D is equal to what? 80 our equal. So if that's the case now, we have what? A in a what? Triangle. So this forms the triangle. This forms the what? Triangle. So the sum of all of them will give us what? 180. And our A is what? 85 degree plus what? Our D is what? 80 degree plus our what? X equals what? 180. So this plus this will give us what? 165 degree. 165 degree plus what? X equals what? 180. So X now is what? 180 minus 165. Therefore, our X will give us what? 180, 165. We have 5. This is what? So our X is what? 15 what? Degree. And that is the answer. A. A to that question is the correct one. Answer. A to that question is the correct one. Answer. Not one thing again in the question. You are given. The question you are given now, we have now study the what? The preambles given. then to help us to what? See which angle to what? Go for. Now, if I get here now, I can go for what? X. Knowing fully well that what? This angle here is corresponding to the angle what? Up there now. And we said corresponding angles are what? Equal. And when the corresponding angles are what? Equal, what do? We solve for that. Then we get that. Okay? So now let's see. Let's see more. More to that. The next one says what? And the diagram above. Find the value of x. A we are given to go 45 degrees. B are 15 degrees. C 30 degrees. D 40 degrees. E 50 degrees. Okay? Now, what we need to do here now, extend the angle again. That is this one given to us. We have something like this now. Here is parallel to this or is equal to this. And this angle here is what? 150. So this side now, we say what? A. Reason. A equals to A. We have what? Isosceles what? Angles are what? We have sum of angles in a what? In a triangle. Then we have what? 2A equals plus 150 equals to 180 degrees. So 2A now we have what? 180 minus 150 by what? 2. So we're going to have what? 2A divided by 2, we have 180. We have 30 divided by 2. So A equals what? 15 what? Degree. Right? So if that is the case, how do we go about that? Now here now we're going to have what? Okay, extend this line again. Name this thing B. So that means we're going to have what? B plus 150 equals to 180 degrees. And the reason being that what? We have angle or B equals to 30. Okay? Note again, we said sum of what? Two interior angle is equal to what? Exterior angle. And these two angles here now will give us what? This plus this will give us this angle here now. That is what? 30. And that's what we're gotten there. Then if here is what? 30, here is what? 110. What will be x? Now we have what? 30 plus 110 plus x will give us what? 180. Why? We have sum of what? Angles a what? Triangle. So that is what that was. 110 plus 30, we have 140 plus x, we are going to have 180. So x now is what? 180 minus 140. In the isosceles what? Triangle. Here now, we are not given. But we know that what? Two sides of what? Isosceles triangle is what? Equal. And that helps us now to what? Solve this one problem. I have to draw it out now to be able to what? Demarcate which side and what? Isosceles triangle and what are the values of that what? Isosceles triangle given to us. Knowing fully well that what? The sum of the angles I'm going to get what? 150. And if the one side was already given to the what? 150, then what will be the side of the what? Triangle. And that I will say what? Represents those what? 15. Then we now said, okay, to get x now, we must know this angle what? Here. And to know this angle here, now what do we do? Angle on a straight line, this formula what? A straight line. We are going to have what? 180 minus 150 to get this angle, which is what? 30. Now we've gotten this angle. Okay? Because says find what? X and what? Y. Also, we said this now forms what? A straight line. So having what? 5x plus 3y plus what? 3x plus y will give us what? 180. Reason. Sum of angles on the what? Straight line. So you have 5x plus 3x minus 3y plus y, we have what? 180. This will give us what? 8x. This will give us what? Minus 2y. We have what? 180. 2 is common. So I divide both sides by what? 2. We have 8x divided by 2 minus 2y divided by 2. We have 180 divided by 2. So here we have what? 4x minus 4 plus 90 equals to what? 180. This sign means what? 90. Okay? We have sum of angles on a what? Straight line. So you're going to have what? 2x plus y equals to 180 minus 90. You have 2x plus y equals to what? 90. This is what? Equation what? 2. So now say what? Solve simultaneously. Our equation 1 is what? 4x minus what? Y equals to what? 90. Then we have what? 2x plus y equals to what? 90. Now what do we do? We add. So we are going to have what? 6x equals what? 180. So x now is what? 180 divided by what? 6. Therefore, my x is what? 30 degrees. Then after what? Substitute x equals what? 30 into equation what? 1. Equation 1 is what? 4x minus what? y equals what? 90. So you're going to what? 4 bracket what? 30 minus y equals what? 90. So you have what? 120 minus y equals what? 90. So y becomes what? 120 minus what? 90. Therefore, our y is what? 30 degrees. Now see if our answer is what? Correct. We said everything angle at a point is what? 360 what? Degree. So by the time we substitute our value for what? Y, everything we're going to get here must be equal to what? 360. So once we don't have 360, that means our answer is what? Wrong. Now here, our x is what? 30. 30 times 5, we are going to have what? 150 minus. Our y is what? 30. 30 times 3 is what? 90. Plus x is what? 30. 30 times 3 is what? 90. Plus what? 180. Right? And that's what? Angle on a straight line is what? 180. Now, if you come to this side now, our y is what? 30 at a point is what? 360. That they have to solve what? This simultaneous equation. Mind you, we said in simultaneous equation, we have four ways that can be done. We have the what? The substitution what? Method. We have the what? Elimination what? Method. We have the what? The graphical what? Method. They have the what? Determinants method. So these are the four ways of solving. But in the case of JAMB now, using this method, graphical method might be what? Too what? Complex and to be time wasted. So the best you do now is either you are using what? Elimination method, substitution method. That will be easier for you to what? Solve this one problem. Is that clear? So having known that, now let's see the next question. From the figure above, what is the value of what? P. What is the value of what? P. Now, how do you go about this? Opposite angles are what? Equal. Also, here, A. We're going to have what? A is equal to what? P plus 2 what? Q. Reason, vertically what? Opposite angles. P now is what? 30 plus 2 what? Q equals to what? 360. Reason, we have sum of angle at a what? Point. So we have 30 plus 30, 60, 90, 120. 120 plus what? 2Q, we have what? 4Q equals to 360. 4Q becomes what? 360 minus 120. Now 4Q will give us what? 240. So Q now divide both sides. Divide both sides. Divide both sides by 4. So we're going to have what? 4Q divided by 4 equals to 240 divided by 4. 4Q for 244. This will go with this. You have Q. 41, you have what? 60. So the question says, what is the value of what? P. The value of P is what? 30. While the value of Q is what? 60. So that is the what? Solution to that what problem. Now let's see. The next one says what? The next one says find the value of X. Okay? Now set here now, what do we do? We extend the line again. So now see what? A plus B is equal to what? C. So A is equal to 40. Reason we have what? Alternating what? Angles are what? Equal. They have P equal to what? 65. Also equal. Okay? So now see what? A plus B is what? C. So 40 plus 65 is equal to what? 105. Okay? So how do we get X? Now we're gonna have what? X plus 105 equals to 360. Reason. So we're gonna have what? X 360 minus 105. So X is what? 105. We have 5. We have 5. 5 is the value for what? X. If the question says what? Find here. What we need to do, just add what? A plus B, which is what? This. Like I want the options. We are given what? Things. 95. A, B, C, D. Then E is 185. So the correct answer there is what? B, which is what? 225. Always note to what? Demarcate your what lines when what? Solving problems under what? This kind of what? Questions given to what? To us. Very, 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 very what? Important. Now see the next one. The next one is like this. Find the value of what? X in the what? Regular polygon. So what you need to do here, you just have what? 2x plus x plus 5x plus 4x plus 3 what? X of angles in a what? Regular what? Polygon equals what? 360. Divide both sides by what? 15. So you have 15 and that what? 6. That's 4. Therefore, our x is what? 24 what? That is the what answer to that question. Note, addition of what? External angle in a regular polygon is what? 360 angles. Okay? This one says one more question. I have like 2, 3. This one says okay, so find the value in the figure above. Find the value of what? X. We said what? Extend the line. Extend the line. Yes, P. Yes, Y. A. Name your what? B. So what? A plus 140 equals to 180 degrees. We have angle on a what? Straight line. So have A now becomes 180 minus what? 140. So A minus what? 150. So B will be what? 30. Also 70. And that is the what? Answer to that one question. Okay? So there in I want to believe we've done justice towards this topic, plane geometry. So we want to see, get more questions on plane geometry. Go back to the what? Rules. That rule will guide you in solving what? Problems when it comes to what? Plane what? Geometry. And I am sure when we come across what? Plane geometry in our exams, we'll smile over it because it will be a what? A plus to us. So until I come your way next time, I remain your mathematics what? Coach, Mr. Solomon. So see you next time. Bye for now.